Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now this week's a bit happier actually. We have, well, with the absence of our boat because it got grounded about a week ago now, we have rented a Hanse 388 for a week. We're just packing to go now and we're just going to spend a week cruising around the archipelago again. Beautiful weather, perfect timing. I think the weather's going to hold for a week, so let's see, but yeah, super excited to get going now. The electronics for running a YouTube channel are quite extensive sometimes. Everything's on charge, the drones there ready to go, laptops, everything. And the Danish are preparing things. Now you wouldn't think we're only going for a week.
And this is not even everything. So all the cold food and all the frost is still to come. There's probably gonna be another 7 bags.
Yeah, just got to get everything into the car. Like, I think it's going to be about 3 trips down to Svinninge, and it's going to be our last sail of the year, but we're going to make it a good one. So, looking forward to getting down there. It's been so nice to actually drive right up to the dock here and just unload the boat directly there. It's got an electric anchor as well, so that'll be interesting to use. As you can see, she's got a flat pack or a flat stack pack mainsail there, so I need to remember how to sail with that type of mainsail and learn how to reef again and things like that, but it should come back fairly quickly. Yeah, but she's a beautiful boat. She's almost looks exactly the same as ours. The Bristol Queen, she's called, the Bristol Queen 3, I think. This might be a nice little surprise for the week. Code 1. This will be my first time flying a Gällnö or anything like that, so if we fly a Code 1 or a Gällnö, it will have to be very light winds, and we have to have a lot of time for me to really think about where all the sheets and ropes and things need to be. So yeah, I'm a little bit scared of it, but we'll see if we fly that or not, because I don't know, I don't think we're going to be sailing any major distances every day, so we might not need it. We've got enough gas for 500 people for 3 weeks. Is mom actually on board?
Yes. Mor, du skal komme op og se, vi sejler ud.
Well, we've actually found some wind and we're getting the mainsail up now. So, yeah, see how she sails. Come on, honey. Almost there. That's him. Like, get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah. Honk, honk.
That's this red boat now. Just please get out the way. He's not happy with him.
Look at that wave, man. Holy shit.
That is not good. Jesus Christ. Got the sails out just when we thought there was wind, and there's no wind. It's typical. Every time we come out of harbour, that guy is out there to get me. Every time. It's like I got a GPS tracker on me or something. Yeah, Chris is coming out the harbour, send a ferry out.
that, Nick. Is it good?
Yeah, now pull the little one.
A little one.
There you go. Just let it go. Right, now you need to go up there and start packing the sail in. Yeah, so pull the sail down and then take the halyard off and click it to the side. Just put the reefing line in there. Put all these lines inside. Just punch them up in there. Which would you prefer right now, guys? The in-mast furler?
Fucking stupid.
I do like the shape of the sail that it provides, but this whole hassle of doing all this, it's, you know, you have to be up on deck to do all this. Yeah. You should take it around the lazy jack and then put it to the side.
Who's lazy Jack? And why is he on board? Is it a stowaway?
If he doesn't do anything. We haven't chopped the sweet corn, but red onion, radishes, green pepper, spring onion.
We've got tomato.
How is it going with the barbecue?
The barbecue is getting ready. I'm gonna go and join Nikolai. Initial impressions of the Hanse 388 with the flat pack mainsail. It's pretty nice. I like the bigger sail area, but it comes with its trade-offs. You know, with the lazy bag and everything, it makes it a lot easier, but getting the sail down and packing it in and doing the zip and everything and getting the ropes all in the lazy bag it's a little bit more hassle than the in-mast furler. But at the same time, you get that slightly bigger mainsail, and I can feel the performance increase a little bit due to that. So there's good things to the flat pack, and there's good things to the in-mast furler. Nikolai's just, I don't know, doing his Nikolai thing.
I'm just casually squatting here.
And then we're gonna cook some nice meat skewers, I think so. Should have a nice dinner tonight, and then tomorrow, not sure where we're gonna go yet. Maybe we meet some friends, maybe we don't. But it's mostly a southerly wind this week, so we'll see where it takes us. Nice.
All right.
Sunset, wine, beer. Beautiful.
If you come with your plate, I will dish up and you will say when.
Chris, you say when?
Can I say when for him? No?
No, it's for
your
you.
plate.
Oh,
You can take
when?
twice.
When? No.
Bueno.
Just coming down for the night now. The wind is totally dead. It's really, really nice. It's beautiful conditions. This is the island of Gällnö. It's a very big island actually, and we're gonna go and have a little walk over the island tomorrow. There's a bar over that side and a shop and a few little things. So I may even go for a run, actually do some exercise. Yeah. It is 8:10 in the morning. The family have gone off the boat to go down to the bakery on Gällnö, actually to get some fresh bread for breakfast. They're kind of big breakfast people, I think. Me, I just like a simple breakfast and get going for the day. I'm a bit slower to get going in the morning though. I'm not a morning person. But it looks like another beautiful day. It's really warm as well. It's probably 20 degrees already. Hitting 24, 25 today. And yeah, what a great way to start the morning. Just out in these beautiful places with the sun. Okay, so there's a few things I've noticed so far about this boat. One of them is that the rigging might need a little tune. As you can see on the inside wire here, it's a bit loose, and the leeward side when you're sailing is like flapping around, and we don't get that on our boat, and we haven't adjusted it from the factory. It's been tight on both of the standing rigging lines on the stanchions, so I'm not sure whether that needs to be tightened or not, but it's not my boat and I'm not yet experienced enough to adjust rigging to the correct tension. But I think, to be honest, that is a little loose. The outside one, that feels a little bit better. An electric anchor, and basically this line here is full of shot balls, so it makes the line quite heavy, so it lays on the bottom, and there's just a 15 kilo Bruce anchor on the end, and it seems to work fairly well. Lower the davit there, the anchor sits there, and then when you're ready to go, you just press the lower button up here, press this, and then the lower button, and then it goes into a free fall, and then the anchor just drops off. And it's a fairly nice solution. It does bind with the bathing platform here, so you just have to have that up when you're operating it, which is absolutely fine, to be honest. You don't need it down. But one thing I do notice with the electric anchors is you don't get the feel of the anchor on your hand. You know, with the manual solution, when I pulled the anchor line, you can feel when the anchor's bitten, and you can feel the tension on the anchor as well, which is a good indication whether it's dug in or not. But so far so good with this anchor. Not moved at all. There's been no wind. I haven't fully tested it in that respect, but it's been okay so far. We have water in the bilge, quite a lot of water actually. It's fresh water, I've tasted it, so there's a small freshwater leak somewhere. But as you can see down in the bilge, the bilge pump is very close to going off at the moment now. It's not only in that one, it's forward into the keel as well. Keel area, same in here. A good way to see where you think water is coming from is taste the water. This is kind of basic knowledge actually, but just taste the water, taste if it's fresh or salt water. It's a little more difficult to tell in the Stockholm archipelago or in the Baltic Sea because the salt content here isn't very high, but you can taste the difference. It's fairly distinct. You know what, guys? I couldn't have been more wrong on this one. Actually, later on, after the charter, we found out that the water was actually coming through those saloon, or the side windows on either side of the saloon there, through the seals around the outside of the windows. So every time the boat heeled over, the water was actually coming in through the seals around the big windows there. So that's why it really confused me actually, because it was so like inconsistent all week when the water was coming in and when it wasn't, and I really thought it was due to that freshwater pump. Later on, a month later or something like that, Hanse actually sent some new windows up for Plastskada to fit, to reseal and everything like that. So yeah, the guy had new windows basically, but what I couldn't understand was that the water inside really wasn't tasting like salt water. I mean, even if I compared both inside the boat and outside the boat, you can tell, even in the Baltic with the low salt content, you can taste that it's salt water outside, and the water in the boat just really didn't taste like salt water. So I'm not sure what's going on there actually. When it sits inside the boat, it kind of changes taste, or something happens to the salt. I'm really not sure, but yeah. It was a real mystery to me at the time. I checked all the fittings on the boat actually, from the water pump, the water heater, the shower on the back, the shower inside, the taps, everything, and I couldn't find this leak. So it was a tricky one to find apparently, but yeah, so that was that issue. Anyway, let's get back to the Baltic. So just preparing to go now this morning, and as you can see, I've raised the code 1.
Yeah.
And this sail I'm calling Eleanor from now on because it scares me a little bit. If you've seen Gone in 60 Seconds, you'll know the reference.
Where's Eleanor?
Eleanor is Memphis' unicorn.
What's a unicorn?
Fable creature. You know, the horse with the horn, impossible to capture. It's the one card, no matter how many times you try to boost, something always happens.
We're gonna get through this time, right?
Is it your Eleanor?
Yes.
Well, it's not that I don't think it's a nice sail, but if I could choose, I prefer the Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah. So I think I've rigged it up correctly. I've never sailed with this type of sail before. I've done a little bit of research and everything. I know more or less where the line should go. The most important thing is the line should go outside of the shrouds and outside of the boat so that it could fly outside. Although there's different ways of jibing it, but yeah, I'll have to work that out as we go, and just only fly this in really light winds so we can have a little play with it, and it's not dangerous and it's not going to tip the boat on its side pretty much. But yeah, just basically raise the halyard all the way up there, just the Jenica halyard. Run the 2 sheets all the way to the blocks on the back there, and then just tie the 2 sheets either side, and then run the endless furler line all the way to the back there. Just got to work out how to do that. I've seen some people actually winding the sail in from the bow here. Maybe that's a bit easier if I just release the clutches down there, but yeah, it's to be worked out. But I don't know the size of this sail, but I know it's a code 1 and it can probably run from sort of maybe 80, 90 degrees all the way back until about, I don't know, I guess 160 or something like that. Apparent. How's it going?
Barbecue sorted.
Sorted.
Mind the slippery rocks.
Bye bye, Sarah. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like or even a comment to say what you liked about the video, or even what you think we could do more of, or what you think we could improve on. It really gives us a lot of motivation when we hear from you guys. Anyway, until next time guys, have a good week, take care, stay safe. Come on crew, let's get this boat sailing.
Aye aye, Captain.
Aye, aye, Captain.